Hey guys, so we just got our My Father's World preschool curriculum, so I wanted to make a YouTube video and do an unboxing so everybody could see what it's all about and all the materials that come with it. First of all, the box weighs 21 pounds, so it's pretty heavy. There's a lot of materials. And so you get some of these, like you could hand out. It's just more like information and more stuff that you can buy from there, and you could like hand these out to your friends or family and stuff, anybody that might be interested in checking it out. And then it comes with the sailor dog because it's going to be the Voyager, so this little golden book. The Crossroads of Character, and this just goes over like different character traits. It's learning to make wise choices. This is your teacher's manual, so it's pretty great not to have to print one off yourself. We looked at some other programs and we actually printed them ourselves, and then we ended up going with this one anyway. So the teacher's manual is pretty thick. It has everything laid out in it. And on the very first page, they're giving you a 50% off coupon to a family life weekend to remember. It's like a marriage retreat type of thing. And basically one person gets to go for free. Except a lot of them were canceled because we looked at it, and because of the virus, a lot of them were canceled, so it kind of stinks. But it just breaks everything down by the week, and then you have like your scripture verse and suggested field trips, and you're going through the alphabet, like you're starting with the letter A out on week 3, I think it is. And then it just goes through the week, and it's really neat because we didn't know this, but I was reading through the first part of it, and it said like week 16 through 18 is for Christmas, and we were like, what? And so yeah, I flipped to it, and so they kind of take like a break there, and you can do some Christmas learning and activities, and they have all this stuff planned out for you. It's really neat. But everything else is just like Monday through Friday, like here's what you need to do on Monday and Tuesday and what you need to read, and so I really like having all of that. This is a big book of things to spot, and this I can tell is going to be a lot of fun because we have this little game that is kind of like a look and find, and they all love it so much, and we do too actually. And this is a number puzzle boards and pegs. And so you'll just like, if there's 4, you put 4 pegs in there. And I like that this comes with all these extra resources, like you get all these like learning toys and stuff, and the educational toys. And I really like that. That was one of the reasons I bought it, because we looked at a program where we're gonna have to print out everything and like laminate it and hole punch it to make these lacing cards and stuff. We're gonna have to do all that ourselves, and so I was really drawn to this one whenever it came with all this extra stuff, and I didn't have to really do much for it. These are little transportation counters, so they're like a little boat, car, train, airplane, helicopter, just fun little stuff that you can count. And these are the fitted space, so they're like a puzzle. You like take the stuff out and you fit it back in there. And they also have like the lacing again with the strings on it. And these are the student worksheets, which we hesitated buying 2 of them because we have a 3-year-old, but we didn't buy the 3-year-old curriculum. We bought the preschool one for the 4 and up, so we only bought the 1 set of sheets for the 1 kid, but we might have to go back and buy more. I just didn't know if he was ready to do them. But it looks like there's some foreign language on here and some colors and shapes. And this is like your Voyage poster where you're going to collect your alphabet and put the little stickers on there, so I think they'll really enjoy that. And I think we printed out extra sheets of like do-a-dot marker pages and the pattern things. So I think like the 3-year-old is going to be satisfied with that probably. This is Big Thoughts for Little People, ABCs to Help You Grow. And basically, it's like a little book with stories about the alphabet. So, like J is for joyful, and so we're just reiterating the alphabet over and over again. These are like your little, the kids puzzle thing. So these come out, and you would play with those. And they have, like the little activity thing on there. This is Richard Scarry's What Do People Do All Day, and we're really excited about this because I'd never heard of it, but we have the Richard Scarry's Look and Find board game. You know, it's like 5 feet long, and you spin the thing, and you have to find these little things and move your characters to get to the boat, and it's one of our favorite games for this age level. So I was really excited about this book that comes with it because the board game looks just like it. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I can see us using this a lot because we use the game a lot too. These are activity cards. So these go with those little toys that we had over here. Little activity cards and toys. And so there's 72 activities to build these skills. And you use all of your educational resources. Here are the little toys that came with it. The alphabet puzzle boards, the puzzle boards and pegs, the peg board, the lacing tracing, the fit a shape, the kids puzzles. And they all just go into these little activity cards. They're basically like little index cards. This is God's 10 Good Rules, and this is a little book that, yeah, I think when we looked at this, it was actually broken down into 10 tiny little books, but now they just kind of combined it all into one, and so it's like the 10 Commandments, but they do it in story form for little people, little preschoolers, to understand better. And this is your CDs, and you just play these, and you hide them in your heart, basically, and it really does. Like, you just listen to them over and over again, and kids get familiar with them, and it's got different songs on it, like Do to Others, and When I'm Afraid, and Believe in the Lord, Do Not Worry, Joyful Heart. And I think this is going to be a lot of fun. We have to get a CD player though, because we're so used to just pulling up stuff on YouTube or different things. We don't really have a CD player. This is the Science Discovery set, and I guess I need to open that. I'm pretty excited about this because I really enjoy science, and I can't wait to see if our kids will. See these little containers. These are just empty little container jars. So I have 2 of those. And I think they sell these science kits separately, so if you need an extra one or if you lose it or something. A little dropper here. And these little tweezer things are going to be pretty exciting because they have a hard time using like little tweezers. There's actually a game called the Sneaky Snacky Squirrel that we have. And the squirrel is like in tweezer form like this, and you pick up these little acorns, and they really love playing that game, and it's really good for like their hand-eye and their little pincer grip and practicing stuff like that. So that's a good game to play too. But I like those little tweezers. Those are good. And then this is a magnifying glass. I don't know how big my eye is in that, but they'll be excited about that because we have some big magnifying glass that we just play with for fun. So I'm pretty excited about the science part of it. It's going to be great. This is the alphabet puzzle boards. It's just like those foam boards where you put the B with the boot and stuff like that. You take them apart, practice your letters. You get the whole alphabet for that. And this is just the pegboard, the little holes with the pegboard. Now, these 2 things I bought separate to go with our plan because we didn't have the 3-year-old. We just started to look into homeschooling gifts this year for our 4-year-old. And so if you buy the 3-year-old plan, all aboard the train, alphabet train, animal train, I think it's animal train, then it comes with this preschooler's Bible, and this program calls for the preschooler's Bible, but we didn't already have one, so we went ahead and ordered that separately, and now we'll just have it. And then I ordered this separately because I can draw animals, and I saw it on their website, and I thought we so need that, because like it takes you through the steps of how to draw an animal, which is pretty great because our oldest has one of those little magnetic boards, and he's always like, draw me a cat and draw me this, and I'm always like trying to figure out how to draw it because I really can't, because I'm not that good at it. But this tells you like exactly how to draw something, so I can come up with some pretty good stuff if I use this, and I thought he could use it too and we could learn together. But like, this is how you make a fish, and it's like goes through the steps here, and I thought that was going to be pretty exciting for all of us, really both of us, because I can use that for him. And then I'll show you guys these little pattern things that I'm planning on using that I downloaded. So these are the pattern alphabet things, and I don't know if you guys have seen these, but you get like these pattern blocks. They're wooden, and you can get them on Amazon or anywhere. And then you basically just like copy this, and you can laminate these. I had to print it on cardstock, and you could just put your little pattern blocks, like match the color, like the orange ones and stuff like that. And you could either do it directly on the paper, or you could just copy it beside of the paper, like on the table that you're working on. So we printed out the whole alphabet. We got, you know, A to Z, and then we had the numbers as well, the 1 through 20, and this was a free download, and we just had to print them out. And then I got some shapes too that I was going to use, and this is like a little boat and just some different stuff. And I thought the 3-year-old could play with these too while we're doing school with the 4-year-old if he needs to. And so I'm pretty excited about those, and I think they will be too. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I got this whole stack of stuff here, and I can't wait to get started. I think that we're really going to have a lot of fun, and I can't believe we're going to be a homeschooling family, because we were so sure we were not going to be a homeschool family. But now, here we are, homeschooling for preschool, and hopefully we just love it. We just stick with this My Father's World and go all the way through with it. So, thank you for watching.